Hello, I'm Michael Duck, Executive Vice President of Informa Markets and the Director of Marintec, China. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you here today to my good friend Erlend Prytz, the CEO of Norwegian Maritime Exporters. This is about getting your message out to the market. And we're coming up to Marintec, beginning of December this year. How are you keeping?
Well, thank you. And likewise, it's good to see you too.
Erlend, can you, for the audience, just give a little crisp introduction to yourself?
I am the CEO of Norwegian Maritime Exporters. Erlend Prytz is my name. Norwegian Maritime Exporters is an interest organization supporting the marine and service providers for the marine and equipment service providers for the marine industry in Norway. We have an approximately 110 members, and they are located all around Norway.
So can I look at, in terms of what you're seeing and your members there, in terms of the biggest changes you're seeing over this past year? Because geopolitically, there are so many changes, but what are there in terms of your key 2 or 3 top things that your exhibitors are wanting to are looking at in the markets out there?
The environmental issues are getting more and more important, and we need to find solutions that will ensure a healthy global environment, not only for us, but for future generations. And as I see it, as of right now, there are a few ways to go forward on this. I called one push. Push in my idea is where the government agencies and other public agencies are putting forward regulation that we have to follow in some way, shape, or form. And I think we see a change that actually the end consumer might be demanding, even with the higher prices, or at least in certain parts of Norway, or at least in Norway, we see that the end consumer is willing to pay a little more for more expensive solutions to make them greener and safer for the environment. And I think the Norwegian equipment manufacturers are very much up to speed on trying to invent products and services that are friendly, environmentally friendly, and will be able to be used more and more in ships that are going to build in order to achieve our goal of net zero emissions. I guess we'll touch on that a little bit later, but net zero emissions by 2050, which is the goal, I guess, of IMO as of right now.
Let's just go back a little bit in terms of what you were leading into a few minutes ago, in regards to the cutting of greenhouse gases by 50% by 2030, and only ordering ships capable of running with zero net emissions from 2030. And how is Norway sort of evaluating the greenhouse gas reduction strategy adopted?
I think the Norwegian Shipowner Association, a different association, the Shipowner Association, they told me that recently that actually of their 215 new builds planned for the next 5 years by their members, almost 90%, and more than 90% of the ships ordered, members support their ships are equipped with technology that are ready for climate neutral solutions. So they're really putting it forward, and that's a good way of looking at it, because that's kind of a pull thing where the ship owners demanding it from the equipment manufacturers and the yards, or vice versa. I guess they start with the yards, then the equipment manufacturers, that we want ships that are ready for environmental friendly solutions, and with the hope of reaching the goal of net zero emissions by 2050. And you know, the Norwegian Shipowner Association put out the target for this, and only ordering ships for that. And I think they're on the track for that. And I think it's a very good solution. I think they might be able to reach it. I mean, there are obstacles, obviously, but they're at least they're working diligently to reach the goal.
Let's just move on a little bit. Coming up to the Marintec China Shanghai Fair 2023, with a strong Norwegian presence again this year. What are we expecting to see there, and what are sort of highlights during Marintec China by your pavilion and your members coming there?
Well, we're happy that we're back after COVID with a fairly strong presence. I would wish it to be even stronger, but as of right now, it is pretty good. And I guess we have one of the biggest pavilions at Marintec. We have, of course, Germany and Denmark that are up there. And I'm happy that many are coming back, and there are a few new ones. Equipment manufacturers that do deliver top quality products. Yes, they might be a little bit more expensive. We are in a high cost country, but you get top quality. And I think very importantly, and after sale and services, it's not only a one sale, but you will get after sale service. If something goes wrong, something breaks, they will be there and support you and help you there too.
Without a doubt, Norwegian products have always been seen as being top quality, even though they may be somewhat expensive. They last forever.
I mean, we are looking so much forward to coming back to China with the vibrant city of Shanghai, all the friendly people, and actually very good food there too.
Yes.
Chinese food is quite good, and we're looking forward to seeing China and the Chinese people again, and of course Marintec.